On July 1st, 2025, officers responded to Target after reports of a shoplifting incident.
Hello, guys. Hi. I'm here because Target called and said you stole something.
I'll go take it back.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna. Wait, you obviously know you said something. If you said I'll take it back. Well, just wait here. We'll see what Target wants to do. What I mean, just wait. What did you take? I don't want to cause a scene inside. Just see if they can come out here and we can figure it out. Like maybe you opened up some OC spray or pepper spray or something. They said. And
you opened up pepper spray? Yeah, I did. I thought
come on. They know your name already because you've been here before stealing for something.
No, I haven't.
Well, they provided us your name.
I never stole from here ever in my life.
Okay, I'm just telling you what our notes say on the call. So, is this your daughter or who's this? Okay. So, you opened up pepper spray. What else did you steal?
Internet scanners.
Do you have an ID on you? You've never been arrested before or anything? Have you? I'm gonna find out. So, I mean, we can like be done here in a minute and write you a ticket, or we can make it a big deal. Like, we're not trying to do that. If we can write you a ticket and be done, we'll be done. Like,
but I mean, like,
I don't know what Target wants to do. They called. If you could have paid for it, you should have paid for it before you came outside, right?
I can write it.
No. What's your last name? Okay. Is she on the ticket, born in 94? All right. I'm just going to go in and tell her we're writing that ticket and being done with it. Okay. I'll be right back. All right. They're waiting for you. I'm like, what are we doing?
I don't know if I'm like allowed to go out there because we're not about, I can go.
So she said she didn't pay for a red skirt and she took a pepper spray.
And that tote bag that's in there?
Whatever. If you want to get whatever you want to get. And then, has she been here before?
Yep, she's been here before. She goes to, she's been apprehended at Woodfield. She travels to Jenkins, to a lot of places.
Okay, so have you been arrested from here before?
No.
So she hasn't been arrested at our store before?
Not at our store. She was apprehended at Woodfield in December.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I could pay for it. I really can't.
But what about like all the other times? You got caught. She said you got caught in Schaumburg in December for stealing from Target.
Yeah, that was a totally misunderstood.
Well, you have your warrant right now.
Yeah,
they're saying it's valid from Cook County, not Kane.
No, I have my probation tomorrow. Look, I'll tell you.
I'm just telling you what the computer says.
I'll show you.
I get that, ma'am. All I can go off of is what that says.
I'm on probation. Look.
For what?
Probation.
For what? What are you on probation for? For retail thefts, for batteries. What are you on probation for?
It's from a long time ago.
Okay, I get that, but what are they don't just put you on probation for nothing. What are you on probation for?
A misdemeanor.
Okay. What was the charge that you're on probation for?
For, I think, taking something.
For retail thefts. Okay.
In Cook County, but I have probation. I could call him right now. I talked to the judge. I'm coming in and I'm paying the $40 to quash it, and they're gonna see me, and I'm gonna do my drug test and do everything.
Do you know, like, if you would have just paid for all this, none of this would have happened today? But I mean, it sounds like you might have a problem, right? Like, you keep doing it.
I don't.
You're on probation for retail thefts. You got trespassed in December from another one, and you like stole from here before?
No, yeah, I've never been at.
On July 1st, 2025 officers from the South Beloit Police Department responded to a Target store after reports of a shoplifting incident. What began as a routine call quickly revealed a repeat offender with an active Cook County warrant. This footage shows officers balancing de-escalation evidence collection and lawful arrest while the subject had a young child present. Officers approach the female subject in the parking lot. She admits to opening pepper spray, but initially denies other thefts. Target Loss Prevention identifies her as a known repeat offender with prior apprehensions. Under Illinois Law 720, ILCS 5/16-25 retail theft requires only knowing deprivation of merchandise. Probable cause exists from the store report, invisible items.
Like, they have your picture everywhere. They know who you are.
You have attitude with our security officers.
No, I never have attitude with them ever. I'm respectful to everyone.
It's a Cook County warrant. Here's the quash for it. She's got like 4 or 5 arrests. We can't write her another P ticket. She's on probation for retail theft. Yeah,
Why would they not do that? Why would they not update it?
I don't know if they have or not yet. So she said she just left there with the warrant.
I believe it.
She's like, I just left court.
Traffic offense. This is the only warrant I see in here.
I have some paperwork for the warrant that was issued today with the same 24MT number. It says that it's quashed and she has a new court date on July 9th. Can you advise that to county and make sure that that's okay?
And I just came from there.
I know, I got you.
You
Oh.
just dropped it off.
Can you go grab a receipt with the prices for me real quick?
Yeah, she had a chokehold.
She put something in the car when I got here, so.
Concealed merchandise. Too.
Okay. So she put something in the car too that she stole too. I don't know why she's trying to be tricky about this. Let's grab the bag you stole out too. Just come on, let's just get this done. Stop playing games. You have you've done this. You have a problem. Let's just fix it and be on our way for real. Otherwise, I'll tow the car and do all this. I don't want to do that. All right. Let's just act like an adult and know what we did and be done with it.
And there was another one.
It's probably maybe it's in that
I
bag.
gave it to the front. You could go to
It's okay if they just find it.
Okay. Well then we'll
Yeah.
right. Charge it.
Yeah.
Do it into it. I know it's small.
Yeah.
So can you, if she can get this up, if we want to take her to the PD, I'll get everything from here and do everything, so help you out.
What's going on?
So she has a Cook County warrant and a Kane County warrant. The Kane County warrant looks like it was quashed, but not the Cook County warrant, so she'll have to go with us. We'll see if there's a bond amount. They might even say, like, just release her with a new court date. I don't know when the case is from, but we're going to take her and charge her with all the stuff she stole today, because it's not like it's her first time.
Wait, you need all mine?
Everything you stole today is what we need. She knows what you stole, so this bag too.
We'll just take the cart and then review everything. I need the milk though. Yeah, that's fine. We know you.
What do you have receipts for before we have to do this 4 or 5 times? This is I just want to make sure you haven't been honest with me today so
Okay,
far,
I'm
so.
Here, Mom.
I mean, I don't know, there's this Dove stuff. Is this stuff that was stolen too?
No, I had.
I'm just asking. I don't know. I mean, if they scan this and it comes here, like, what about this Solce Janeiro stuff that doesn't look like it's been opened?
That's not from.
I mean, this is what happens.
Open. You could open it. It's open. Looks.
Okay. I believe you. What about these though?
This is my.
What about these? She has the camera, so there's more stuff she stole.
Officers offer to issue a citation and release her if target agrees, demonstrating excellent de-escalation. The subject claims no prior record, but dispatch confirms a Cook County warrant for probation violation related to previous retail thefts. Officers verify paperwork on scene. The warrant remains active despite her claims of a quash order for a different county. Loss prevention confirms multiple prior incidents, including a Schaumburg arrest. Officers locate additional unpaid merchandise in the subject's vehicle. She places some items back voluntarily. This builds probable cause for arrest beyond the initial detention. The active Cook County warrant for probation violations seals the outcome. Officers explain clearly, you have to go with us. Under 725 ILCS S5/107-2, they have authority to execute the warrant and charge the new theft. No excessive force. The subject is cooperative. Officers inventory stolen items, including pepper spray, clothing, and tote bag. They coordinate care for the infant present, allowing the subject to make calls. This reflects strong tactical awareness and compassion while maintaining safety. The subject is taken into custody for transport to the station. Officers remain professional, explaining next steps. No resistance occurs. This encounter demonstrates textbook handling of a repeat offender with an active warrant. Officers confirm the warrant is valid. The Supreme Court in Terry v. Ohio established that investigative detentions require only reasonable suspicion. Here it quickly elevated to probable cause. The arrest complies fully with the Fourth Amendment. Review of all recovered items confirms multiple thefts. Officers prioritize the child's safety by arranging caregiver contact. This aligns with best practices for incidents involving minors.
All right, well, you do have a Cook County warrant, so you got to deal with that.
I was going tomorrow. I have it all scheduled.
I don't know what to tell you.
Come on.
Don't steal and you wouldn't have been caught today. Like I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you when you keep doing the same things. Maybe the warrant they'll let you leave, I don't know. Maybe they'll just be like, oh, you're free to go.
You said that.
Yeah, I see.
You want me to stay here and get all this stuff taken care of first when we start at the
Well, if I have to get situated now.
well, you have to go with us no matter what. We have to process you for stealing all this stuff again. So, I don't know. And then we'll find out on the way there, hopefully, what the warrant information is, and you can call mom and tell mom what you need. When was, like, I don't know if it's an old case, there'd be a bond amount. If it's not an old case, then you're going to get a...
For a missed court, that's what for probation, and I can call my probation.
I know you can, but that's not... your probation officer's not going to be doing anything for us, unfortunately. We can only go off of what our computer says. If you had the Kane County warrant, like you had the paperwork, so we were totally cool with that, I would have just been like, it's quashed, you can do it July 9th, but you got to Cook County warrant.
So what are we going to do?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the station and just start working on this so we can get you out of here as fast
Yeah,
as possible.
if you go with us, it's our fingerprints.
As long as Cook County says I can let you go within the court date, then you'll be out of here in like.
We're gonna take her so we can get this going, and then I'll go in with you and get everything that you need. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right,
I just need a picture of her before I can.
Okay, you want to take a picture of her real quick? This is loss prevention from Target. If you didn't know.
Yeah,
Like-
it's completely up to them.
I mean, but you did.
Yeah, we're gonna allow her to let you know.
You've seen it
Yeah.
before? Oh,
Yeah.
already.
It just depends on when the warrant's from.
You said I gotta do the stupid handcuff thing. It's rules, and my boss is standing right next to me, so we'll do it in the front though. Okay, I'll be cool.
Mom, we're gonna go to the South Elgin Police Station.
Okay.
I don't know if you have stuff that you need to go do or want to take care of the baby. We can call you, have her call you as soon as we figure it out, or you can go to the police station and wait inside the lobby until we have an answer. It's up to you.
I'll definitely just wait
For her to get a hold of you.
well, I definitely need to take care of her.
Yeah,
if
for
she
sure.
can't be in
I
the
think she
car.
just dropped it. Okay. Yeah, I know it's hot. We're not trying to inconvenience you, but we got to take her.
The responding officers receive an A- because they demonstrated exemplary professionalism and tactical soundness throughout the encounter. They began with a non-custodial option, clearly explained every step, and verified the warrant on scene before arresting, actions that fully complied with Illinois Arrest Authority and the Fourth Amendment. The female subject receives a C+ because while she ultimately complied without physical resistance, her repeated theft, despite active probation and prior arrests, demonstrates poor decision-making that directly caused the outcome. She denied history despite clear evidence and dispatch confirmation. The South Beloit Police Department receives an A for apparent policy compliance, proper warrant handling, and no indications of training deficiencies. The response prioritized de-escalation and evidence integrity. Several key lessons emerge from this incident. First, for individuals on probation, especially for retail theft, any new offense almost inevitably leads to arrest due to active warrants and heightened scrutiny. Second, attempting to deny known criminal history or misrepresent warrant status rarely changes the outcome when officers have access to real-time dispatch information. Third, officers' decision to offer a citation first while still enforcing the warrant shows effective use of discretion and de-escalation, reducing unnecessary tension. Finally, prioritizing the safety and care of any children present during an arrest remains a critical best practice that prevents escalation and reflects professional policing standards. At the time of this analysis, the final disposition remains unknown. Based on the footage, charges for retail theft and probation violation were almost certainly filed. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, and for even more police interaction and courtroom content.